First of all, I just want to say thank you to each and every person over there, and I had to write down the names so I didn't leave off the leaders, and Alan, Kathy, and Carolyn. You just have a tremendous group over there, and like I said, thank you from the beginning, and the last thing is going to be thank you as well. Allie, Rita, Lee, Vincent, and Brian. You know, we just appreciate all that y'all do, and I know you don't hear it enough. And as I went to one of the things in Atlanta this year where our customers were, all I received was, boy, your support is so great. And they help me out time after time. And I know that you hear the negatives, but we hear the positives. And on the programming staff, this time of the year, we used to answer the phone and be programming at the same time. And so when we say thank you, it's really heartfelt. One, you've got a tough job. It's known in the industry that customer support is one of the toughest jobs that there is, because you're hearing all the problems, and sometimes you're having to get with other people like the programmers and management to try to get some of these things rectified. So we do understand it's a tough job, and I want to thank you for that. Secondly is the professionalism. As we work the tax desk, we come back and we say, boy, you know, they give excellent answers over there. Again, we don't say it enough, but thank you. And another part of that is more than just giving the answers. You're knowledgeable. You really care. And I've heard time after time someone deal with a tough customer, and then the next person, you couldn't even tell it in their voice. You let it go. You serviced the customer. And again, thank you for that. So the two words you keep hearing is thank you. And a scripture that I think about is, I thank God upon my every remembrance of you. And so for all that you do, we thank you.
Hi, I'm Bob Bennett. I'm the State Tax Development Manager for State 3, and I would like to thank Support for all that they do for us. The Support Department is a critical part of this company. They certainly save us lots of time and effort on the development side. I understand how challenging it is to do the support job. This is my third tax software company, and in each of them, they couldn't come anywhere near to the level of expertise and the quality of the individuals that are working in the support department. Whenever we do any sales shows, whenever we do any demos, we always talk about support and the level of quality that they provide. I'm constantly amazed at how much information the support department knows. When they go in, when you pick up the phone, you never know if it's going to be a tax question, if you're going to be setting up a network, if someone's going to have a question about a bank, and yet every time you guys go through, you grab the phone, you pick it up, and you do the best that you can to provide an outstanding customer experience. This goes a long way into making Drake the best software company that we can. Easily the best software company for support in the industry. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the work that you do. Thanks.
Hi, we're the Forums Group, and we just want to say we really appreciate the fantastic job you folks do year-round. It's because of your professionalism and your in-depth knowledge of the software that allows us to stay on task. It's thanks to you we're able to complete our forms and all our other responsibilities in a timely manner without interruption. So from all of us in the Forums Group, we just want to say thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, Support. Just want to say thanks to all of you. I know what you do, and I don't think some of these people here today, especially the newer folks, realize just what you do. I can remember back still when I had to answer support calls all year long, as well as do my own forms, as well as programming, and it was just a nightmare. The first year we had a support group, that was like heaven on earth. You guys do a great job, and I know what it's like to talk to a belligerent client who thinks they know everything, and they talk down to you, and I just want to say thank you for shielding me and the rest of the crew here in development from all that. I don't even know how to express it really, but I know what you do. And it's hard to switch from talking to a client about a child care credit and then in the very next call having to talk about a peer-to-peer network. But because of you, you keep us off the phones in November and December and a lot of the rest of the year too, which allows us to concentrate on our product. And you just don't know how valuable that is. I just want to say thank you with everything I have. Anytime you need to call me, you just call me. I will help you in any way that I can. And you can always, you can count on me to help you. And if I get mad and upset sometimes, just ignore it, because it's just a moment of frustration. You can always count on me. You call me anytime you want to. And I just want to say thank you. You guys are tops. You are the best, and I appreciate what you do. I don't even know how to tell you. I had a little speech written out, but it's no good. Just know that we appreciate you guys very much over here in development. Thank you for what you do. I appreciate it.
Hey gang, this is John Bozio, and I'm a tax analyst with State Development 2. And I want to welcome everybody to taxes in 2007 coming up. And I want to do my part to encourage you, but also I want to share it for those who are new about the story of the pickle. Some of you may have seen t-shirts that say, "Give them the pickle," and you might be like me and wonder, what in the world are they talking about? Well, I asked someone this from here earlier, and he told me that there was an ice cream shop out west called Swenson's. And one of the customers asked for some more pickles, and the young lady wouldn't give him pickles unless he paid more money. And word got back to the head of the company, and he said, "Come on now, that's our customer. Go take the extra step and give them the pickle." So, if you see a t-shirt that has "Give them the pickle," remember, all it means is they don't want relish or mustard, they want extra service. And you guys give great service. So my time at Drake, I've been impressed how you field calls from networking to printing to state taxes to computer system security problems. Anything, everything comes your way. I marvel at what you're doing, and it may seem impossible at times, but remember, you're the first link for Drake, and we're very proud of you. And on behalf of Missy Henry, Chuck Rice, Kim Schuler, Keith Clower, Dave Sanfilippo, Rod Smith, Natalie Whitaker, Judy Stepp, Marty Carpenter, and our boss, Bill Drummond, we at State Development 1 want to thank you for a great job. We're looking forward to a great tax season, and any way we can help, we're here to ask, give us a call. And if you guys do a great job, we'll get fewer calls this season as well. Thanks. Go for it.
I'm John Pless in the Federal Group. I'd like to let you know that we do appreciate all you do and support. It may not always seem like it, and it seems like a lot of times we may be very busy, but you are the heart and soul of the company. You keep the programmers working. You are the front line for all the problems, and we do appreciate it. And I welcome your calls and suggestions. And I also want to let you know that I appreciate anyone that can work with Alan Keeling. I'm a Georgia fan, a Georgia boy, and if you ever don't understand something that Alan says, maybe you could run it by me and I could try to explain it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Linda Jarman. I'm a business analyst in the State Programming Group 2. And I started back in Drake in 1989. And what was memorable about that year was it was the very first year that we had a Drake support. So I remember we had 26 people. We had a desk about this big. We had computers that crashed every other day. We had one day of training, and that was on the telephone. We had no software training. We had no tax training. And the other memorable part of that year was how much our efforts were appreciated by the programming teams. We took a lot of work off of them, even though we didn't know what we were doing half the time. So while we had meager beginnings, the support department has grown to a force to be reckoned with. They do so much for us. You're just answering the phones and giving us time to develop the program has helped to make the program what it is today. The information you feed back to us, the time you give us, the call logs, so we can track what's going on with our clients. It all goes to help us develop a better product. Nobody better than I knows how difficult support season is. And nobody better than I know how some of those clients can get you going, but a lot of it is good too. You get a lot of good clients that love to talk to you, they love to hear from you, and you always help them and make them feel better. We thank you. We thank you for the time. We thank you for the information and the professionalism you display. When you need us, you always have the questions formatted. You have the information we need to give you an answer, and we love you for it. Thank you.
Hello, it's Laura Lee. Just wanted to say a warm thank you for the job well done. I think you guys are great. You do an outstanding job. You achieved the highest level of my expectations for a customer support representative, and I could not do my job without you. So I just wanted to say thank you and God bless you.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to take a moment to say how much I really appreciate the job that y'all do, and how that through the years it just keeps getting better and better. I know for this last year, without you, I would have fell flat on my face, and I just want to say thank y'all for the excellent job that y'all have done. The words can't even begin to describe how good I feel about it. Thank y'all very much.
I just want to say thanks to you guys for being so great and always having our back. I appreciate you so much, and having started out as a support technician and working my way up to management and now to ES, I think I can fully appreciate the difficult job you guys face on a daily basis, and you just don't know how much you mean to this company as a whole. A lot of times it has been said that support feels like the bottom of the totem pole, and I think you guys should look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you are actually the top of the totem pole, because without you, the rest of us could not do our job. So we appreciate you. Keep up the great work, and we love you. Thanks.
Well, I'd like to thank you guys for all you've done. I was here years ago when we didn't have a support department, and it's just been great having you guys around. I remember times when I couldn't program in October, November, December. It was rough then, and I appreciate you guys now.
Okay, we'd like to thank a lot of you guys over there in support. A bunch of the guys who've been here for 10 or 15 years are probably going to say about how there was no support and it'd be impossible to do a good job. Well, I don't know any of that stuff. I've been here only about 3 years, but I do know how hard it is. There are many people that come in here with all this training and education, and those of us with multiple college degrees, and we can't do it as well as you guys. There are a lot of you guys that get like 50 or 60 or 70 calls every day. Some of you break 100. I don't think I've ever done that. I can't handle some of these people. I won't mention their names, but we all know their names. And the alternative minimum tax for special depreciation purposes and stuff like that, those calls you guys handle. And some of us in development couldn't even handle them as well as you guys. A lot of times you inspire us. Those of you that are on the phone at 10:30 and 11 at night, a lot of us over in development are still working on development. And we see you guys there helping customers, and that's really inspirational. We'd really like to thank you very much.
Hi, support people. I love you all. Thank you. You do the hardest job in the entire company, and I appreciate it. Thanks.
I just wanted to say for this Appreciation Day how much I appreciate support, especially the groups that we work closely with, Rena Wright, her conversion team, and Debbie Land, and Client Write-Up, and how much they've meant to us and how they've helped us build the products and test them. And really just can't say enough about them, but really everyone in support has made our jobs so much easier, and coming from back in the day when we were here a lot of hours answering calls and seeing the difference has really just meant a lot. So just want to say how much we appreciate you and keep up the good work.
Hey, this is Bill Fury from Client Write-Up. I wanted to just thank Debbie Land and her group over in Division 6 for all the support they've been giving us all year long, and especially with the new release that will be going out in November, December, which is going to be the biggest one we've had. Probably the easiest group I've ever had to work with, and I appreciate everything they've done for us. Thanks.
On Drake Support, on Drake Support. Call them right now or read the manual.